The School of the Lady of Baqi, Lady al-Banin, peace be upon her. Chapter 14. من عمل صالحا من ذكر أو أنثى وهو مؤمن فلنحيينه حياة طيبة ولنجزينهم أجرهم بأحسن ما كانوا يعملون. All righteously believing male or female will be granted a blessed, happy life and will receive their due reward and more. Surah Mubarakah Nahl, verse 97. The noble verse 97 of Surah An-Nahl describes the believing men and women who have been granted a pure life, hayatul tayyibah, that is, through embodying certain qualities and standards, and by making them flow throughout their lives, their existence is transformed into a pure life. This embodiment, however, is only attainable through role modeling, by taking as an exemplar a sacred being who is the guide, teacher, and instructor of the believers in this matter. This model and nurturer is the maternal sanctuary and embrace in which the leader of the companions of Hussein, Abbas, was raised. All of the companions of Hussein, who attained the pure life, hayat tayyibah, in its most complete sense, reached the rank and status of dissolving themselves in the annihilation of their Mawla through the leadership, encouragement, and guidance of Hazrat Abul Fadl al-Abbas. In other words, the school of Lady al-Abbas, al-Banin, which is the very school of nurturing self-sacrifices, is the true essence of the pure life, hayat tayyibah. By journeying within it, the believing men and women, each according to their capacity, share and portion, attain a pure life. Those qualities and attributes that lead to the pure life and are taught in the school of the Lady of Baqi, al-Banin, can be derived from the phrases of her ziyarat, and they are as follows. Obedience and submission to Amirul Mu'mineen Ali. Love and devotion to Sayyidatun Nisa al-Alameen, Fatima Zahra. Sacrificing her 4 sons for Sayyidu Shuhada, Imam Hussein. Lady of Baqi, al-Banin, through her complete and perfect embodiment of these qualities, attained immense dignity and a praiseworthy rank in the presence of the Almighty. As is explicitly stated in the passages of her ziyarat, لَقَدْ أَعْطَاكِ اللَّهُ مِنَ الْكَرَامَاتِ الْبَاهِرَاتِ حَتَّى أَصْبَحْتِ بِطَاعَتِكِ لِسَيِّدِ الْأَوْصِيَاءِ عَلَيْهِ السَّلَامِ وَحُبُّكِ لِسِيِّدَةِ النِّسَاءِ الزَّهْرَاءِ سَلَامُ اللَّهِ عَلَيْهَا وَفِدَائِكِ أَوْلَادِكِ الْأَرْبَعَةِ لِسِيِّدِ الشُّهَدَاءِ عليه السلام بابا للحوائج فأن لك عند الله شانا وجاها محمودا. The brilliant miracles, karamat bahirat, are the very status of Babul Hawaij, of Lady al-Banin, a rank granted to her by the Almighty because she made those 3 aforementioned qualities flow fully throughout her entire life and pure existence. In continuation of these passages, reference is made to the praiseworthy rank and status of Lady al-Banin, which is the very special connection between her and Sayyidatun Nisa al-Alameen, Fatima Zahra. Here, we will elaborate on the above passages from the ziyarat of this noble and honored lady. بِطَاعَتِكِ لِسَيِّدِ الْأَوْصِيَاءِ عَلَيْهِ السَّلَامِ. Complete obedience and submission to Amirul Mu'mineen Ali was evident throughout the entire life of Lady al-Banin. One instance is at the birth of her son, Abul Fadl al-Abbas, when regarding the matter of naming him, she responded with utmost respect and humility to Amirul Mu'mineen Ali. ما كنا لنسبقك في شيء يا أمير المؤمنين عليه السلام. We would never precede you in any matter, O Amirul Mu'mineen. Amirul Mu'mineen Ali, in turn, expressed his appreciation for the beautiful loyalty of Lady al-Banin. The fruit of this humility, obedience, and submission was a son who was given the title Zahrul Wilaya, the support of Wilaya, the shield and refuge of his Imam and Mawla. Thus, when he was martyred by the river of the Alqama, Imam Aba Abdullah al-Hussein said, الان انكسر ظهري. Now, with the martyrdom of Zahr al-Wilaya, Abul Fadl al-Abbas, my back has been broken. حبك لسيدة النساء الزهراء سلام الله عليها. The love and devotion of Lady al-Banin for Zahra, was such that upon entering the household of Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali, she even gave up her own name, for before her lady, she regarded no identity for herself. By dissolving herself into the blessed existence of Lady Fatima, she attained the lofty rank of Azizatu Zahra, the beloved of Zahra.
فدائك أولادك الأربعة لسيد الشهداء عليه السلام.
The devotion and self-sacrifice of the sons of al-Banin for Aba Abdullah al-Hussein flowed through every moment of their lives, from birth and childhood to joining the caravan of Hussein on the way to Karbala and their martyrdom. It is narrated that Abbas, even in his early childhood when he had just begun to speak, under the guidance of his mother, would place his hand upon his chest in reference to Imam Hussein and say, "My master and my lord." Thus, Lady of al-Baqi', al-Banin, through these qualities attained the rank of Babul Hawa'ij, the gateway to needs, whereby her intercession is always accepted in the divine presence. In continuation of her ziyarat, another virtue of her is mentioned, namely, the praiseworthy rank and station, Shan Wajah Mahmud, of Lady al-Banin, which points to her special connection with Lady Fatima al-Zahra. فَإِنَّ لَكِ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ شَانًا وَجَاهًا مَحْمُودًا. Lady al-Banin, in her knowledge of and obedience to the blessed existence of Lady Zahra, and in her self-sacrifice for her, had attained the highest degrees. This very reality made her a model and guide for the people of faith in sacrificing themselves for Lady al-A'immatu wal-Abrar, Fatima al-Zahra. By dissolving and annihilating herself in Lady Zahra, she became for all eternity the gate of Fatima, through whom every supplication and approach to Lady al-Siddiqa al-Kubra takes place. Indeed, her visible grave in al-Baqi' is a sign pointing to the hidden grave of the mother in al-Baqi'. Lady al-Siddiqa al-Kubra placed two signs of her blessed grave for her Shia. One is the grave of Lady Fatima al-Ma'suma in Qom, and the other is the visible grave of Lady al-Banin in Jannat al-Baqi', a blessed grave that serves as a sign of the hidden grave of the mother. For according to the transmitted narrations and reports, the hidden grave of Lady Siddiqa is located either in al-Baqi' or within her own house. At this very time, from the hidden grave of Lady Fatima al-Zahra in al-Baqi', we have a sign, an evident sign, and that manifest sign is the blessed grave of Lady al-Banin. Thus, the Lady of al-Baqi' is the role model for believing women in entering the sanctuary of Fatima, as is explicitly stated in a passage from her ziyarat. فَصِرْتِ قُدْوَةً لِلْمُؤْمِنَاتِ الصَّالِحَاتِ. She, who through dissolving herself and sacrificing for Lady Fatima, became the gate of Fatima and the beloved of Zahra, nurtured in her sanctuary the radiant moon of Hashemites, al-Abbas. He, in turn, dissolved and annihilated himself in Imam Aba Abdullah al-Hussein, becoming the gate of Hussein, that is, the Imam and exemplar for the believers in sacrificing themselves for Imam Hussein. Thus, the school of nurturing devotees, taught by the Lady of al-Baqi', is itself the pure life, Hayat Tayyiba, in which believing men and women may journey.